How's everybody? So new review for you guys today, talking about the latest Netflix film, Let It Snow. I think with this and Last Christmas coming out this weekend, it's safe to say that it's Christmas season whether we want it to be or not. You got the Christmas rom-com theatrical with Last Christmas, and you got the one on streaming right now with Let It Snow. The premise for Let It Snow is very simple. It centers around this small town on Christmas Eve. They're hit by this big snowstorm that helps bring together a group of young people. And might I say that this group of young people, it's quite a stacked cast, especially if you're into like movies and television. You've got Kiernan Shipka, Jacob Batalon, Shameik Moore, Isabella Moner. So you got like Sabrina, Ned from the Spider-Man films, Miles Morales, the voice of Miles Morales in Into the Spider-Verse, and Dora the Explorer. So definitely some actually well-known young talent. There's a few other ones that I can't name off the top of my head, but if you've seen many Netflix programs, you remember them as well. Like the daughter from the Santa Clarita Diet is also one of the main characters. I just had to throw that in there just because I'm a huge fan of that show, and I'm really sad that it got canceled, so I'm still mad about that. I haven't read the novel this film is based on, so I can't really compare it to the source material. I had heard of the book because one of the writers of the book is John Green, who I know obviously from The Fault in Our Stars and Looking for Alaska. He's one of 3 writers, so I kind of knew what to expect at least a little bit just on his previous work. One of my main concerns going into the film was how is this film going to juggle all of the different characters and their storylines, giving everybody an equal amount of screen time. And I say for the most part they did that fairly effectively. The film was only 93 minutes long and you have all these different characters. Not every single storyline in the film is really that interesting. I think personally my favorite out of the whole bunch is the one with Isabella Moner and Shameik Moore. There's a couple that I wasn't too gripped on. I did like the Kiernan Shipka one as well. And Jacob Batalon and setting up his whole party was okay. They didn't really need to cut to his storyline too much though. But yeah, Isabella Moner and Shameik Moore, they had probably the best chemistry out of the whole groups. They just really were funny and charismatic. Every time they were on screen, you could tell they had really good chemistry. The script does just enough to really keep my interest going with its fun and witty moments. Of course, most of the development in the movie is very stereotypical of the genre. You pretty much know everything that's going to happen. There's really no shocking twists or turns throughout. But there's just enough interesting elements to keep you going through the 93-minute runtime. It's also fairly competently shot as well. It's one of those things with these Netflix movies. You can sometimes tell what projects they put more money in than others because they make so many different movies and TV shows. And I'd say for the most part this is actually pretty well done with the set design and trying to capture some of those Christmas vibes. It's one of those things where this film is set on Christmas Eve but doesn't really give off too much of a Christmas vibe because of course there's snow on the ground and there's some imagery here and there throughout the film that's Christmas, but I really wouldn't classify this for the most part as like a Christmas movie. It kind of is just like a young adult rom-com and it just so happens to be around Christmas, I guess. It's certainly not one of those films that really get you in the Christmas spirit, but it is a fun enough rom-com. I think that you can have some enjoyment out of it if you're a fan of the genre. Especially if you're a fan of many of the actors in this, you'll get at least something out of it just because it's such a great cast of characters that we don't really see too much of that these days, especially in the rom-com genre, the young adult rom-coms, as far as something that only Netflix, I guess, could do and be somewhat successful at it. It's one of those movies I feel like you can throw on at some point between now and Christmas and get some enjoyment out of it. It's not something you have to go out and see immediately. I mean, it's on Netflix, but give it a watch at least sometime between now and Christmas time. Now that you've heard my thoughts on Let It Snow, let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think of the film when you check it out on Netflix? It's out right now. Did you like it? Did you not like it? If you're a fan of the source material, definitely let me know the differences between them because I'm really curious because I didn't read the source material, so I don't know if there's differences or if, people of the books are mad at this movie because they changed things. I'm sure there are going to be plenty of things changed because most book to film adaptations are like that. But leave all your comments in the comment section down below, this discussion going because I like to talk about all things movies here. And as always, thank you so much for checking out my review. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you want to keep the movie reviews, trailer reactions, unboxings, and more. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.